Hello all and welcome to my channel where I'm just this random guy on YouTube with a finance and accounting degree that's just trying to help you build wealth and get better with money. So in today's video, I want to talk about something that I feel is really crucial. Well, a lot of people struggle with this the most, and you might be one of the people who struggle as well, which is having the correct money mindset. And I had a mindset shift that I want to explain to you guys that it's really thought-provoking, and if this is something you put into your life, I guarantee you will change your financial situation so quickly. Let me tell you first what I mean by having a money mindset shift. You see, this society is always built on us being the consumers and just buying and spending money on so many frivolous things. But my whole mindset shifted once I realized if I like buying, let's say, an Apple iPhone, and I go to the store and I buy an iPhone, and I love the way the clerk treated me. Obviously, they're a salesman, so they're gonna try to treat me right in order for me to buy the iPhone. I had a great experience. So they got me. Now, all of a sudden, I am a loyal iPhone customer. To this day, all I do is buy iPhones because iPhones to me are great. If you're an Android user, I'm sorry. But with that being said, the clerk is doing a great job. He's gonna get rewarded. The manager is happy. It trickles all the way up until the CEO. The CEO is doing an excellent job. He's getting all the recognition, all the praise. He's always on TV. You see him now, and people love it. You also see people lined up outside to buy the cell phone. So you recognize he's doing an awesome job. Now, this is where things get really interesting, and where if you really want to build wealth, you need to have this moment where you think about, you know what? There is a way for me to get money off this by investing. You could continue to be a consumer and continue buying the products, or you could continue buying the products but at the same time investing in the company. A lot of people don't recognize this, but Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, he is just not the CEO of Apple and the employees and that's it. No. He has a boss as well. It doesn't stop with him. He has a boss as well. And his boss is the board members and the investors. If you turn around and you buy just one share, guys, that's it. Just one share of Apple stock, you hold a stake within Apple. Now, Tim Cook is not working hard strictly for the fact of for you to buy an iPhone. He's working hard as possible to maximize your shareholders' wealth. He is working for you. So now you have him employed. You are his employer. And a lot of people don't recognize that. And as soon as you recognize, wait a minute, he is great at what he does, and he could build me wealth in the same time, I'm down for it. Now, this is where a lot of people have this mindset shift and they mess up. And it's okay. If you're one of them, it's okay. What you end up doing is buying an individual stock. You end up putting all your money into one stock, an Apple stock. And that's okay. You know why? Because you believe in them. You think they're doing excellent. And they have to this day. They're doing great. Even though Samsung is catching up to them to being the #1 cell phone provider in the world. But they're still doing great. They still have lines of people lined up to buy their stuff. But it's still a risk. There's still a risk when you're just putting all your eggs in one basket. And the thing about this that's extremely interesting, and this will make the mind shift even better when you think about building wealth, is you can buy an index fund. A S&P 500 index fund that, get this, it doesn't strictly just follow one individual stock in Apple. It's 500 of the best CEOs of all their companies working hard for you. You're a boss now, man. You have 500 of the best CEOs working for you, and their #1 priority is to build you wealth. You see, that's the problem with a lot of people. They just live a life of just consuming, of buying and never investing. You need to recognize that these CEOs are great at what they do. You don't become a CEO for just, no apparent reason. They're great at what they do. They're very strategic. They know how to manage. They're great in sales. They hire great people to follow their mission statement and to execute exactly what it is that their vision is. You have someone doing all the work while you're laying down, sleeping, and all you're doing is just, you know what? I believe in this company. I'm buying. And if you're doing an index fund, you're saying, I believe in 500 of these companies, I'm buying. You're buying a piece of ownership of 500 companies, man. Think about that for a second. You're investing in 500 companies. There's no other easier way to do that. There isn't. If you buy individual stocks, some of these prices are ridiculously high. You won't be able to buy one whole share. With this, you buy a piece of all of them. and you continue doing this with dollar cost averaging, like your portion is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That's why I'm a huge advocate of doing index funds. And really, if you're starting out in the investment world, you want to do this. You want to just buy index funds, the S&P 500, and that's it. There's nothing more simpler than following that. That's it. You just buy and you continue doing this and you will continue to build wealth. You see, that's the mind shift that you definitely need to have. And that's one that I had as well, because I made the mistake of thinking SiriusXM, which I found out so many people bought SiriusXM stock thinking that's gonna be the wave of the future. Everyone is gonna be buying SiriusXM. Everyone's gonna be using it because I was a user. I listened to the Howard Stern show. I paid for the subscription. It was awesome. I was able to stream it through my phone. I had that little antenna thing I put in my car. I thought it was awesome. But I wasted so much money in just buying their stock. I lost money, to be quite honest with you. But if I had the education and the knowledge that I do now, I would never have done that. Now, do I regret it? No, I don't. Because that experience allowed me to recognize that just putting all your eggs into one basket is not the best approach when it comes to investing. Because when it comes to investing, guys, there is no better opportunity than just putting money into the ETFs. So guys, I know you see it. I know you see everyone right now paying for all these vacations, paying for all these handbags, for cars. They're doing all these things, and no one even has $500 to save or $1,000 to save. And when you are out there making all these purchases, you're making someone else rich. Now, I know people will be thinking, well, if I go shop at, let's say, Target has all this money, the company is great. Yeah, but that money, that profit, all that investments is trickling down to the owners. You should be one of them. Why not? You don't need to have a college degree. You don't need to have the skills to be CEO. You don't need to do anything but strictly go to Fidelity or Vanguard, put some money into your account, buy, and that's it. All the hard work is being done for you, and all you're doing is gaining all this wealth from someone else working extremely hard. Because listen, human capital has a limit. Your body can only work as much as possible. It has a limit. But financial capital, it continues to work 24/7. Every single moment, takes no day off, and its job is to build and build and build. I really hope this, opened up your eyes quite a bit and making you realize that you're missing out on so many great opportunities. Start investing today, guys. Please don't wait. There is no other better time than now.